Good evening, everyone. I am Ms. Sania, the Philanthropy Coordinator of Alpha Pi Sigma, and I would like to thank everyone for being here with us tonight. Because by being here, you are showing that you support this cause and our mission to reduce the number of women's deaths that heart disease claims each year. You see, some people have yet to learn that heart disease is the #1 killer of women. In the U.S. alone, a woman is dying almost every minute due to heart disease. This statistic is really shocking. It's really real. And I want to encourage you to think about this a little more. All these women that are dying almost every minute, these are people that we love. We all have mothers, we all have aunts, we all have friends, sisters. They all mean a lot to us. So these statistics aren't just numbers. They're real people. Alpha Pi Sigma strongly believes that if we encourage Latinos in our entire community to adopt a healthier quality of life, we can reduce the number of deaths. Tonight, we will have Dr. Villablanca as our keynote speaker, along with other various health organizations and representatives who will be tabling and offering you educational materials and valuable information. The organizations and representatives tabling tonight will be the Women's Cardiovascular Medicine Program from UC Davis, the Chicano-Chicanas in Health Education, Health and Education Promotion from UC Davis Student Health and Counseling Services, Clínica Tepati, Counseling and Psychological Services, Heart Your Heart, and Miguel Perez from the Yolo County Human Services Department, and Elizabeth Liu, which is a nutritionist major from Harvard. There will also be stations for children where they can color, get their face painted, and get free balloons, and that'll be over in this section. We will also be giving out free organic strawberries for those of you who haven't already started eating them. And I wanted to say thank you for Serrano Organic Farms who donated those to us. So please feel free to grab as many as you would like until we run out. So now I will present to you Roxana Reyes, our sorority advisor and class counselor. She will be reading a few words on Chancellor Katehi's behalf, who unfortunately couldn't be here because we had invited her to be our welcome speaker. So it is my honor to present to you Roxana Reyes.
Oh, there we go. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here. This is such an important event. I can't tell you how many friends, relatives I have that still don't go to the doctor like they need to. And as in terms of counseling and psychological services, we know mental health and physical health are strongly integrated and have everything to do with each other. So keep in mind, a healthy body is a healthy mind. From Chancellor Linda Katehi, I'm very sorry that I was not able to be with you this evening to participate in your conference and provide remarks about the great work you are doing. As Chancellor of UC Davis, I could not be prouder of the members of Alpha Pi Sigma for taking on such an important issue and for your commitment to public service. There is no doubt in my mind that increased awareness and education are essential to greater individual health. A public that is better educated about health risks and healthy lifestyles is also going to see better results in our healthcare delivery system when it comes to costs and outcomes. Providing people in your own community with the kind of information you are presenting at this conference is public service in the truest sense of the term. It also reflects a real commitment to the mission of UC Davis to do all we can to make our world a better place. Unfortunately, many women still think of heart disease as something that primarily affects men. But as the young women organizing this conference undoubtedly understand, the American Heart Association identifies heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular diseases as the leading cause of death for American women. And heart disease, as they also know, is the #1 killer of Latinas in the United States. These are somber statistics that work like yours can help reverse. We have a great deal of educating and work to do on this issue, and I applaud the women of Alpha Pi Sigma for doing your part and taking on such a vital topic. At UC Davis, we of course believe that education and public awareness are essential to solving so many of the world's biggest problems. You are making a powerful, wonderful contribution to finding solutions that is above and beyond your academic requirements. Congratulations and thank you all. Sincerely, Chancellor Pateki. So, un aplauso por wonderfully said.
I'm not too good with microphones. Okay, so thank you, Roxana, for having read those on behalf of the Chancellor Pateki. And today, our keynote speaker will be Dr. Villablanca, a renowned cardiologist and director of the Women's Cardiovascular Medicine Program at UC Davis. Dr. Villablanca is a national leader in the prevention and treatment of heart disease in women. Her research focuses on identifying the causes of differences in heart disease among high-risk groups in order to identify more effective treatments. She also conducts community-based studies to determine effective models for heart-healthy education and prevention. In 2004, the Women's Day magazine bestowed an inaugural Red Dress Award on Dr. Villablanca for having established the first women's heart program in the country. For 12 years, she served on the Advisory Council for California State Office of Women's Health, helping to formulate heart health care policy for women in our state. She has received much recognition for her tireless efforts to advance knowledge of heart disease among diverse populations and help those who are most at risk to improve their heart health. Some of the awards she has received are the American Heart Association's Heart of Gold Award, the UC Davis School of Medicine's Extraordinary Achievement Award, the California Department of Public Health and Healthcare Services Award for Excellence in Community-Based Women's Health Leadership, and also the Distinguished Scholarly Public Service Award of the Davis Division of the Academic Senate of the University of California. She is here today to educate you about heart disease so that you can help fight the leading killer in our country and become champions for education, awareness, and prevention. So to get us started in this challenge, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce you to Dr. Villablanca.
Fabulous. I'm really happy to be here. I wanted to start by telling you a story. About 2 months ago, I was on call, and I had a patient admitted to me, a Latina woman, who had a heart attack walking in from the parking lot. For about 3 weeks before that, she had been having symptoms, but she misinterpreted them as being due to indigestion. About an hour later, she had 2 stents placed for opening a 99% blockage to one of her major heart arteries. 99%. Before she was discharged, we were talking, and she told me how scary it was for her to think that she almost died, and how much she wished that she had known that she was at risk for heart disease and what the symptoms were. So when I was thinking about what I would talk about tonight, I thought of my patient's words. And what I'd like to do is talk with you about the burden of heart disease in men and women and how it relates to Latinas and Latinos, the symptoms, the risk factors, and most importantly, what we can do to practice prevention. So I've got my AV assistant, and we'll go to the first slide, which will show you some of the heart disease statistics and why we need to battle heart disease. So you'll see here that this is data from the American Heart Association from 2008, which is the last set of data that we have, showing that the leading killer for men and women are those two tall bars. That's cardiovascular disease, most of which is made up of heart attack and stroke deaths. And what's the first thing that you notice there when you look at men compared to women in terms of total deaths? What's the first thing that strikes you? Which bar is higher? The bar for women, and in fact, more women die of cardiovascular disease every year than men. Well, a heart attack is a myocardial infarction. That's the medical term, myocardial infarction, which means death of the heart muscle. Do you want your heart muscle to die? No, that's your pump. You need your pump, right? And what happens is one of the heart arteries becomes blocked by plaque, which is cholesterol buildup, and blood clot can form in that area of plaque and completely block the heart artery. In the case of my patient, 99% block it. And all of the heart tissue beyond that area of narrowing will die, unless that's opened up, emergent. What are the warning signs of a heart attack? Well, chest discomfort or pain. A lot of women say, I'm having discomfort, not pain. Many men say, I feel chest pain, like an elephant sitting on my chest. The discomfort can go anywhere between the top of your belly to your chin. Anywhere in here is fair game, down your shoulders, arms, hands, between the shoulder blades, right here. And in women, see, there's the stone-breasted belly. And in women, it can radiate below the breast. So I was asked about discomfort there. What other symptoms can accompany a heart attack? There can be shortness of breath, nausea, sweatiness with or without the discomfort, dizziness or lightheadedness with or without the discomfort. And this can happen with emotional or physical stress. A lot of patients come in after somebody has died, after they've had an emotional experience, after they've been physically active. And any of those symptoms can happen without chest discomfort, and in women they can be much more subtle. It doesn't have to be the elephant sitting on your chest. Next slide. What about a stroke? Well, a stroke is the equivalent to a heart attack, but in the brain. And the brain is your computer, right? You've got your pump and your computer. Do you want your computer to die? No, we definitely need our computer. And the same process happens. So we have a blood vessel, we have a plaque, the white area shown in the insert. We have a blood clot, the red area shown that's blocking that. And beyond that, the tissue can't get any blood flow and it will die. So a stroke is a brain attack, and that's also a medical emergency. In the next slide, we'll see what the symptoms are for a stroke. And there's sudden weakness or numbness in your face, your arm, or your leg, usually in one part of your body. You can't feel or move one part of your body. I was having a meeting with somebody once. We were talking about decorating things, decorating something. And all of a sudden, in the middle of the conversation, which was a pleasant conversation, she said, I can't feel my face. You can't feel the face. She said, I can't feel my face. So I just lightly examined her, and she couldn't feel the face. So I said, I'm going to call in. She said, oh, no, I'm fine, perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong. I said, you're having a stroke. Oh, there's no way I'm having a stroke. I don't think it's ever. My mom had a stroke, but I'm not having a stroke. She had a stroke. So sudden numbness, inability to feel or move part of your body. Same thing with your vision. You can't see, your vision becomes dim, particularly just one eye, or you can't speak. You're having trouble speaking, getting the words out, talking, or understanding speech. That's a symptom of a stroke. Or a sudden severe headache that comes on for no reason. Just the worst. Most patients describe it as the worst headache that they've ever had. Or you just can't hold still or steady. You're unsteady, you're unbalanced, you're falling, with or without any of these other symptoms. Any of those are symptoms of stroke. You could be next to someone on an airplane, any place. Somebody says this to you, I can't feel my leg. You should think they're having a stroke. And that's a medical emergency. And these are the major risk factors for cardiovascular disease. First, high blood pressure, and we'll go over the numbers in a minute. Second, high cholesterol. Next is diabetes, which is a risk equivalent. That means that we treat a diabetic as if they had already had a heart attack. Smoking, being a couch potato and physically inactive, obesity, and then some things that we can change, like age, menopause, and family history. We can change genes, right? And I'm going to stop there. Hopefully I'm not too far over time. Do we have time for questions, or should I take those later? If you have any? A couple questions? 2 or 3 burning questions? Perfect. All right. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Dr. Villablanca. I think you had a lot of valuable information to say. And you know, just sitting there hearing all this, for me, before I joined the sorority and became philanthropy coordinator, I was still under the impression that breast cancer was the #1 killer in my eyes. And learning more, like really looking at those facts and seeing how it affects us, it really hits home when you start realizing that some of our family members, they're at risk. I personally come from a family that has a lot of, they have a lot of diabetes, and that increases their risk. And it just, you know, just being here, how many of us showed up when we had advertised so much, I think that says a lot. That we still have a long way to go. That we still have to increase this awareness among our community. Because it's our responsibility. As Latinos, we're in this group where we're most at risk. I want to stop losing family members. I want to stop losing women that we love because of a disease that is very preventable. It's up to us to take action. It's up to us to share this information with everyone else. And just hopefully you learned something today. You know, I learned a lot of new things just from listening to Dr. Villablanca. So just keep that in mind and share if you learned something today, please share that a lot. So from now on, everyone is welcome to go around and visit the tables if you haven't done so already. And then we'll go ahead and get back to the relay games that we'll have. So if you're a relay participant, please go ahead and meet in the lobby, and then we'll go ahead and give you the breakdown of what you're going to be doing. And then in about 5 to 10 minutes, we'll go ahead and get started, and then you're welcome to come back or still mingle around the table. So go ahead and disperse around, and then in 5 to 10 minutes, you can come back. Feel free to eat more strawberries. Thank you.
Okay, so in the meantime, the music starts, I'm going to explain the game. Okay, so the first game is going to be jump rope for your heart. The way this is going to work is all members will jump rope around the cones. They come back. Once the first person is done, then the person has to give it to the next person. So the winner of this game will be whoever finishes first. We're going